Morning, YouTube. Happy.
What's up, y'all? We're gonna cover this topic about Klay and Megg. This time we're gonna go with Shar. Chats with Shar. What's her name? I watch Shawty a lot. Chantel Simone. So this time we're gonna take her video, break it down, cause there was a couple videos circulating. I guess these hoes ain't know who Klay was, talking about Megg leveled him up and all that. So we gonna examine that, take a look at that, break that down, and then have a discussion about that in the comments. Let's get it cracking, man. Let's get started.
Happy Monday, guys. In this video, we're doing a follow-up on the whole Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson situation. If you missed the last two videos, we discussed how Meg lied. So what else could she possibly be lying about? We even went over a video how Kevin Samuels called Meg for what she is, a 304, a for the streets, a bottom of the barrel, a Jezebel. Yeah, if you missed that video, go check it out. In today's video, we're going to highlight just how unreasonable her fans are. You cannot argue, you cannot debate, you cannot have a logical conversation with people who enter the conversation with their feelings and their emotions. A bunch of Meg Stallion fans talking about how if it wasn't for Meg, we wouldn't have known who Klay Thompson is.
What? Outrageous.
Yeah. When I say entertainment purposes only, point and laugh. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave your thoughts in the comment section, y'all. Let us take a listen.
Meg embarrassing herself, man.
What? It's her
Meg
fault.
And she's just embarrassing herself. I don't know what happened. The reason I'm saying Meg is embarrassing herself is because, number one, now all of a sudden he had horrible mood swings. Now all of a sudden he's a terrible human being.
Yeah.
Now
all of that comes out after it don't work out. Now he was abusive, controlling. You know what I'm saying? The smear campaign comes out. It's starting. The playbook is starting to show itself now, right? Because he didn't want to be monogamous with you. Now he's got to be made to be feared. He got mood swings. He hit me. You know what I'm saying? So it's why you believe none of what you hear and half of what you see.
Y'all broke up. Now all of these things happen. But where was all this energy when you were cooking for him with mom and dad and posting everything on Instagram? Also, people are idiots. We didn't even know who Klay Thompson was before her. Klay Thompson had $100 million before you ever knew Meg Thee Stallion existed.
That's
Klay
it.
Thompson scored 60 points off 11 dribbles. That's more impressive than anything Meg has ever done. It's more impressive than anything most humans have ever done. Also.
Exactly.
And he's also a 4-time NBA champ. So Klay Thompson is him. But also, keep this private business private. You gonna talk about Klay embarrassing you embarrassing yourself by putting it all the way out there. Implying that he cheated on you, implying that he can't be monogamous, implying all of these things. Why did we need to know this?
What she did try to do was get ahead of the firestorm. At some point, all these internet sleuths was gonna put together that maybe they stop following each other. Maybe they stop being seen other places. Maybe they start throwing little indirect things at each other. Klay doesn't strike me as the type that would do that like that. So this is the classic I'm gonna break up with you before you dump me type of move that she did by going online. But it's still transparent. You can see through it. You know what I mean? That's like if you've ever been, some of us have been let go by some jobs. You know what I mean? That's like if you go into the job and they say, look, we already filled the position. We're gonna let you go on Monday, but we'll allow you to resign today so it looked like you resigned and wasn't fired. You know what I'm saying? Some people have been through that, right? And so this is basically what she did. She quit before she got fired. Because he already said, I'm not gonna do monogamy, so there it is. Either we gonna have, other, women in the relationship, or it ain't gonna work. And Klay like, look, I got with Megg Thee Stallion. I got with body yada 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 yada. I got with wet ass pussy. Now you want to be all conservative and shit. I ain't Russell Wilson. Shit. I want the freak. You know what I'm saying? When you make your reputation, this is one thing that you need to understand as women. When you make your reputation as the freak, niggas is gonna want that freak. They're not gonna be interested in you changed and now you want to be straight laced now. Cause you fuck that shit. Don't get all conservative on me now. What happened to Megg? What happened to wet ass pussy Megg? She thought Klay was green. She thought Klay was a nice guy. He green. And I'm going to play this whole little conservative role with him. Because he probably going to go for, he's sweet. He a sweetie pie. He an easy class. It's like when you was in school and you go down that list trying to figure out which classes are hard, which ones are easy. Women do that same thing with men. They be looking for easy classes. They be looking for easy niggas that they can play bullshit on. They know which niggas ain't going for it, so they be like, okay, not him, not him, not him. Okay, this nigga look like a mark. He look green. Let me try to rub up next to him so I can, kind of play that $500 date, 6 months no sex bullshit on him.
Keep the private in-house business in-house. Now you just made you and Klay's business everybody's business. What's so funny, Karen?
I don't know. It's not. I
don't know if we can say that's
it's
more
clearly a
impressive
smear
than anything
campaign.
Megg's ever done.
60 points off 11
What has
dribbles?
Megg done?
See?
Wait, what has Megg done other than skin out her poo for the camera and be provocative? Like, Megg Stallion, say industry to industry. Let's compare them industry to industry. He's in the basketball industry. She's in the music industry. All the stats that he listed is impressive.
The NBA is a much bigger industry than hip-hop. I love hip-hop, right? I think a lot of the artists have become a lot less talented, but, unfortunately, it's comparing David and Goliath, comparing the hip-hop's budget to the NBA budget.
For the basketball industry, what has Megg done that's impressive for the music industry?
Not a damn thing. Okay, hold up. This is what I don't want to get into.
Shot.
Okay, this neither here.
And lives to tell about it. Like
She got shot and lived to tell about
What's more
it.
impressive?
She literally got shot in her toe. Did she even get shot or did a bullet graze her toe? This exposes just how unreasonable they can get to just... This is why I said we do not go back and forth. We do not go back and forth because how are we going to debate somebody who's going to say, well, she got shot and live to tell about it when the bullet just grazed her? He acting like she 50 Cent. And she getting shot. How is that impressive to her career? She got shot and lived to tell about it. What does have to do with her career? Yeah.
I've seen more people survive.
But also, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's more impressive, Terrence Crawford beating Canelo in the ring in a masterclass performance, or him surviving a bullet?
She survived.
And he got shot in the head. Like, come on,
and she got shot in the toe.
A lot of people have been shot in the head and survived. Not too many people have beaten Canelo.
Yeah,
come on now. But anyway, I don't even want to get into that though, because this is one thing
I can't believe he's going to use the argument that she got shot. This man, y'all.
Okay. I hate that everyone has this. They place value on strangers, real strangers, based off of their accomplishments. Oh my gosh, you had a girl that did this and this and this and this and this, and she accomplished it. You don't even know her. Yeah. You don't know her character. You don't know what she's like. Same thing with him. He won 4 rings. You don't know him as a partner. I mean, I would assume every NBA player cheats. That's what I assume. But my thing is, this situation is so...
They don't cheat. They do what the fuck they want to do. Right? In this situation, maybe you can put cheating next to it, because Klay don't give me the player type, even though he... want to be a player, right? So he probably was trying to do the girlfriend-boyfriend thing and, got caught out there slipping. But most of the other players, to speak for them, they know who is work, who is not work on the road. They know who they side chicks are and all of that. They don't cheat. They just do what the fuck they want to do. They do what is provided for them. If they rich and handsome and wealthy and the women are throwing themselves at them, you would be foolish to think they're not enjoying some of those hors d'oeuvres.
Well, I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I have a horrible reputation, just athletes in general.
But that's not the point. The point is them comparing Klay to Megg, saying that because of Megg, why the world know about Klay. The point is, Klay is more influential in his career than Megg is in hers.
I think it's funny how many people genuinely care about this. Like for people they don't know, they genuinely feel so deeply, so much hatred, so much. I don't know, they're laughing. It's weird to me that people care this much about random people's relationships.
Here's why it's not weird to me anymore. Because at the point in which, and it's probably not weird because, bro, and quick aside, in watching the Michael Jackson movie, right?
Yep.
I've since completely enamored and immersed myself in all things Jackson family. Megg and Bear.
Listen, y'all, the fact that this
Listen
man is
herself,
going to
man.
say, oh, she got shot. How many people can get shot to live about it? The bullet grazed her. We can't point and laugh. Somebody said, first of all, TMC put this out first and she just confirmed it. So why she gotta confirm it? That's the point. I hate when they act like boo-boo the fool. Women, especially those very much in love, protect men and their image to their detriment every day while they're in a relationship. Just as we know your ex did for you, but sometimes it gets to the point and that protection stops. It isn't new. The thing is, it's not like TMZ went to Megg and said, Megg, like, you know, if she was in an interview, like the Gayle interview she did, when Gayle asked her straight up and she lied, it's not like TMZ went to her directly. She saw the news and she felt the need to come on her social media to confirm the news. And we know she lied, as I said in the previous videos. So them saying, oh, she's just confirming it. She still put the business out there in the street. But isn't this guy, never mind. Definitely agree 100%. Only point he made is she should never said anything, but eventually it would have gotten out anyways. So for PR, I understand why she did. I don't understand why she did. Let me get in front of the story before the story is told. But again, Klay Thompson could have all these acclimates and basketball, but we still don't talk about him, and we wouldn't have those rings if Steph Curry wasn't on his team. Nobody was talking about Klay until Megg. None of y'all was talking about Klay until Megg. You see, these women live in they're so narcissistic. They think that because they aren't talking about Klay, because they don't care about his accomplishment, the rest of the world don't care. And that's the point right there. Their narcissism is preventing them from seeing that there is a larger world. There's more to this world than your interest.
Yeah, your world is like this, and the bigger world is like this, right? And in your little, maybe hip hop listening, the girl power song listening, Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion and Glorilla and all that. Those are the biggest stars, and maybe some of the rest are. But in the global world, the Klay Thompson is way more influential in many other countries. Put it like this: it's more people that don't know Megan than people that don't know Klay Thompson.
This is why, so we point and laugh, entertainment purposes only.
Didn't know Klay Thompson before Megg Thee Stallion. We didn't know Stephon Diggs before Cardi B. And while these guys have more money than these girls,
and
these
that's the
girls have
point.
social and global influence. Megg Thee Stallion made Klay a global star, whether he wants to admit or not. These men like
Megg Stallion made Klay a global star when Megg Stallion.
She goofy and stupid. Why you think they make more money? Part of their industry is global reach. That's why they make the money that they make in the NFL and NBA. Okay? And they're not going to make the type of money unless they're at the top of their industry. Right? So it's foolish to believe that being in such a high profile industry as the NFL and NBA, that they weren't well known, right, more than her. That's the reason they got paid more than her. Now, there are NFL players and NBA players that don't make as much as Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. They come off the bench. They're not known that well because they aren't all-stars. But you ladies are talking about all-stars. It's a difference. And so in this realm, his fame in the NBA well outweighs her. And even Stephon Diggs' fame in the NFL outweighed Cardi B in my estimation. Because I didn't hear about Cardi B really aside from the reality shows till she started dating Offset. Then she kind of blew up with her say little bit, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. You know, that little jam put her on the map, but I didn't hear about Meg Thee Stallion until Offset. You know, and then she blew up. But I knew about Offset and Stephon Diggs before I knew about, Cardi B. I said Meg Thee Stallion, scratch that, I mean Cardi B in this example.
And herself ain't even a global star.
Got it.
These women for come-ups and for social status, because don't ever get it twisted, girls. Social currency is still a currency. If you are well known in your circle and you are well respected,
Social currency is only currency in high school and college. In real life, social currency is not currency. Stop it.
I can use that for social come-up because being with you makes him look good. If Meg Thee Stallion is...
And then men don't even care about social come up. If you ask me, or ask most men, would they rather be popular or rich? They would always take rich and unknown over popular, right? To be popular, I want to be popular. Men don't give a fuck about being popular outside of college and shit. You know, you might care in high school. If he's rich and she's popular, he not jealous. Her popularity, social standing, you know, now he's known socially. They don't mean shit without the money. Niggas don't care about being popular. Bitches and kids care about being popular and liked and la 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 la. Grown ass men, you cannot like me, motherfucker. Just get my money right.
He must be popular. He must be giving guys. You need to be very, very careful because guys are users just like girls. I would even say more. A guy knows when he has a woman that he can use to make himself look better. And I think
Her logic would make sense if Klay was trying to get in the music industry. If Klay was trying to become one of those for the streets thoughts, you know, if he was trying to be promiscuous and it's like, hey, she's the queen of bottom of the barrel, let me attach myself on to the bottom of the barrel so the bottom of the barrels will accept me. But Klay not trying to be a bottom of the barrel. He's already successful in his career. He's already successful in his the industry he chose to be in. So her logic will only make sense if he's trying to be successful in Meg Stallion industries. Like, oh yeah, let me attach myself to her. Klay minding his
make
business.
himself look better. And I think sometimes the insecurity that we have in ourselves do not allow us to see what we are actually worth, what our currency is. But a man can see it. A man can see your value economically before you.
We live in the era of the dumbest educated women to ever exist. This is why sometimes women need to stay in a woman's place. We're talking about male sports stars. Of course, women across the board aren't overly invested into male sports.
Exactly.
We're still talking about a superstar athlete like Klay Thompson.
Exactly. Let me tell y'all, I know nothing about basketball. The other night we were watching basketball. We were watching the Heat game. And my boyfriend was watching the Heat game and I was just there. And I was like, where's LeBron James?
What?
Are you stupid or something?
Y'all, LeBron has not played for the Heat
In
how
10
many
years.
now? I did not know that. The last time I watched a basketball game was when LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and is it Bosh used to play for the Heat. Now, how dumb would I have been to say, well, nobody cares about basketball because of a knowledge that I don't know? To their logic.
I was watching a football game, getting my car fixed and shit, and there was some other people in there, a couple, right? And a football game was on, and this woman was like, you know, I think it was a college game, and the dude got a strip fumble, came up behind the running back, snatched it out, got the fumble, and she was like, oh my God, he cheated. He cheated. He just took the ball away from him. It was so funny. That's what you're supposed to do, baby, in football. Snatch the ball. I guess it was aggressive to her that he, you know, took the ball, but it was a strip fumble. We had to explain to her that was part of the game. That's it was funny.
They're narcissistic because they don't know about Klay Thompson.
Yes, Colin Bug. Colin Bug, yes, baby. After these messages, we'll be right back.